Hello, my name is Javier Hernandez and I'm the fire chief for the Somerton Cocopah Fire Department. And September is National Preparedness Month, and today we're going to be talking about fire extinguishers, smoke detectors, and a little bit about what to do in your home. So the first thing we're going to be talking about is um, fire extinguishers. Your fire extinguisher is a class ABC, and ABC means that it's just for in general for everything in your home. Um, Make sure you have an extinguisher at your house. Keep it in a reachable area, and we also want to make sure that you check it every month, and you will make sure that the tag is in the green. If it's in the green, it means that it is ready to go. And a really easy way to remember on how to use a fire extinguisher is remember the acronym PASS, which would be the first one would be for pull, aim, squeeze, and sweep. And then I'll go with every single one of them right now. So what we're going to do is going to be pull. The fire extinguisher has a little safety pin, and this safety pin is just for while it's being moved in your house or you're checking it, it doesn't discharge. So you have to pull on it, and you kind of have to give it a hard pull because, like I said, it has a little safety holding it. So you pull it, you're going to aim. Now, some extinguishers have the hose, some extinguishers don't. If it doesn't have a hose, you're going to aim it at the base of the fire. In these cases, we do have a hose. We're going to aim it at the base of the fire, and then we're going to squeeze. Once we squeeze in here, the powder, it's a white powder, will be started coming out, and you're going to put it at the base of the fire, and you're going to sweep. Sweep from side to side until the fire is out. Also, we want to make sure that it has to be an incipient fire. It has to be a small fire where you can take care of it with the extinguisher. If it's a big fire, don't even bother. You need to leave the house, call 911, and let the fire department take care of the situation. So, once again, remember, pass, pull, aim, squeeze, and sweep. And that's an easy way to remember how to use a fire extinguisher. Once again, have them available in your house, in your car, and once again, every month, check it to see that it has a green. If it's on the green, the star, that means that it's ready to go. Okay? The other thing we're going to be talking about is your smoke detector. Smoke detectors are good because they're smoke readers. Anytime that there's a fire inside the house, the smoke detectors will go off. But we also have to remember that we have to take care or give it a maintenance. If you hear it periodically beep every minute, it's indicating that the smoke detector is running low on the battery. So get your smoke detector, open it up, and you will have a 9-volt battery. Now, we always recommend, give me a second. We always recommend that you replace the battery at least once a year. A good indicator that would remind you to change the batteries would be, think of some special day, either on Halloween. So every year on Halloween, you're going to change the batteries of your smoke detector. And also change it on every single unit in your house. Once again, if you hear a periodically beep about every minute, it's indicating that your smoke detector needs a battery. Another thing that we do recommend is to use a quality battery. Sometimes buying batteries at the 99-cent store, it's just not going to work as well. So we also recommend a high quality battery. Once again, smoke is poisonous. So if you're in the house and you're being awoken by the smoke detector and there's smoke in the house, you want to stay low. You want to stay low and you want to crawl and get out of the house, call 911. If it's a fire that is in the bedroom, once you leave the bedroom, you always want to close the door. If you leave the house, you also want to close the door. And that's going to help for the fire to be contained to that specific area, and it won't allow for the fire to spread. Smoke detectors are, there's another type of smoke detector which would be the carbon monoxide, and you normally see those in your residence as well. Carbon monoxide is a tasteless, odorless, and smokeless poison that the smoke detector, the carbon monoxide detector will be detecting it. If you hear that go off, you need to evacuate the house and get out as soon as possible. Get outside to a fresh area where you're breathing fresh air. Some of the symptoms that you can experience with carbon monoxide poisoning will be a headache, flu-like symptoms, dizziness, and nausea. If anybody in the house is experiencing those symptoms and the carbon monoxide detector goes off, like I said, call 911 and exit the house. So once again, to recap, make sure that everybody has a fire extinguisher at home. Make sure you check it once a month that it's ready to go, indicating with the little dial is on the green, and that means that it's fully operable. Don't forget pass, pull, aim, squeeze, and sweep. And also your smoke detectors. Change the battery once a year. Try to come up with a special day that you're going to change it every day. Every year on that specific day. And also change the batteries on all your smoke detectors, not just the one that's indicating that has a low battery. Carbon monoxide detectors as well. They are battery operated and you have to replace the battery as well. Now a little bit about the house. In your house, make sure that you have your number of your residents visible. A lot of times we'll be called for emergencies, and when we get to the area of your house, the numbers are missing. So one of the ways to prepare is make sure that your number is very visible. So in case of an emergency, either fire, police, medical, will be able to find your house right away. Once again, inside the house, we want to make sure that we have our fire extinguishers, our smoke detectors, and the carbon monoxide detectors working. Also, practice with your family. Practice with your family. Come up with an escape plan. If something happens, an emergency situation, and you need to evacuate the house, come up with a meeting place. Either we're all going to meet in the front yard by the tree, and in case there's an emergency, everybody will meet there at the same place. You don't want to have somebody in the front yard, somebody in the backyard, somebody in the side yard. You want to make sure that everybody meets at the same place. And do it as a family. Practice with your kids, and like I said, do your escape plan, practice your evacuation, and also come up with a plan where you have emergency contact numbers. What are your nearest relative cell phone number? But write it down in a piece of paper because, like I said, now with technology, we all look in the phone and we just see the name, but we don't know their number. And in situations like that, we might not have that phone available with us. So let's try to come up with 2 or 3 numbers that the whole family will know, and there's other emergency contact numbers. If you have any other questions regarding the topics that we talked today, you can always call us at the fire department, Somerton Cocopah Fire Department. And also, don't forget, it's National Preparedness Month, and there's other videos with other topics that are of good interest to watch. You can watch it on the Cocopah Facebook or the Cocopah Now. And like I said, it's very informative, and have time to watch them on this channel. Thank you.